Welcome to Victorian era, the age of Queen Victoria from 1837 to 1901.
It is a time of great change. Factories rise, machines roar, and cities grow crowded.
With progress comes poverty, child labor, and inequality.
And that's where the literature steps in, to speak for those people and inspire change.
Victorian writing is all about realism, morality, and society struggles. It shows faith, doubt, love, and progress.
So, writers like Charles Dickens and Thomas Hardy showed the truth of ordinary lives. So, Thomas Hardy was born on June 2, 1840 in the village of Upper Buckhampton located in the southwestern of England, while Charles Dickens was the most popular novelist of the Victorian age and one of the most humorous that England has produced, and he was born in a land port in Portsea on Friday the 7th in February 1812.
Charlotte Bronte and George Eliot give voice for a strong and intelligent woman.
Poets like Alfred, Lord Tennyson, and Elizabeth Barrett Borrowing captured deep emotion and faith.
Even Oscar Wilde added poet and rebellion with the pictures of Dorian Gray.
It was an age of beauty and struggle, richness and reform.
So, the Victorian era began when Queen Victoria ascended to the throne in 1837. It was a time for industrial growth, empire expansion, and social reform. Queen Victoria was the Queen of United Kingdom of Great Britain and Ireland in 1837 to 1901. And she is also the Empress of India in 1876 to 1901. So, her reign was one of the longest reign in British history, and the Victorian age was named after her, Queen Victoria.
The British Empire stretched across the world. They said, the sun never sets on the British Empire.
But beneath the wealth and inventions were factories full of workers, poor living conditions, and harsh child labor.
These realities inspired writers to use literatures as a tool for social awareness.
They wrote stories that showed how people lived their struggles, hopes, and dreams. This made Victorian literature deeply human, full of both pain and purpose.
So, Victorian literature focused on realism, showing life as it really was, not as fantasy.
It explored social class, morality, and the impact of the Industrial Revolution.
Writers also questioned faith and science, especially after Darwin's theory of evolution challenged beliefs.
They wrote about women's roles, love and marriage, and moral choices in society.
Poetry reflected deep emotion, faith, and tension between progress and tradition. In short, it was literature of change, challenge, and compassion.
Let's talk about some famous authors and their works.
Charles Dickens, known for Oliver Twist, A Christmas Carol, and Great Expectation. He exposed the harsh realities of the poor with empathy and humor.
Charlotte Brunet's Jane Eyre gave a strong female character who defined society's expectation, while George Eliot, Mary Ann Evans wrote Middlemarch exploring moral struggles.
Thomas Hardy's Taste of Urban Bliss revealed society cruelty, and Oscar Wilde's The Pictures of Dorian Gray told a tale of beauty and corruption.
Poets like Alfred, Lord Tennyson wrote Valise, a symbol of courage and endurance. Elizabeth and Barrett Browning's sonnet from the Portuguese showed love's power, while Robert Browning's My Last Duchess perfected the drama monologue.
So, Victorian writers influenced not only literature but also politics, education, and society.
Their story pushed for child education, women rights, and moral progress.
Even today, we study them because their themes, inequality, ambition, love, and change still matter.
Their legacy lives on in movies, novels, and modern dramas that ask, what does it means to live a good life?
From Dickens to Wilde, their words continue to inspire and challenge us.
The Victorian era may be over, but its voice still echoes through time.
Through every poem, every novel, and every words that suit the truth.
It was an age that taught us to question, to feel, and to dream.
An era that proved words can change minds.
This is the Victorian era of an age of voice, vision, and lasting power.